Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward. And Campazzo pulls it down. Garuba the pass to Deck. A three ball. That shot off. Here's Fall. Lays it up off the glass.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially to the side. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Fournier for three. A shot that time, not on target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Musa with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Fournier. His three-pointers off the mark. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Musa. Shoots. To the right side. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And Fournier kicks to Papanikolaou. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Not going to go that time. Here's Musa. The offensive rebound. Fires the three. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Vizenkov. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. And they get it, and powering into the first week of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
When you look at this visiting team, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Musa. He's got 5. Pass to Garuba. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Musa. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
1:12 left here in the first quarter. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Fall. Pass to Vizenkov. Pulls up. Goes back up. And Fall gets it to go.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Deflects the pass. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Fournier. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Musa makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
From outside the arc, good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dex got his 3rd basket of the night. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 11. And the second quarter will get... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Evans with it. From deep. That shot, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Peters. Jacks up a 3. And Gonzalez pulls it down. And he drives in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Peters with the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Away team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the home team has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Unloads. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. To the paint, and stolen by Hezonja. Ibaka looking for an opening. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to Gonzalez. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Hezonja, the pass to Ibaka. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 3. That one doesn't drop. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes it inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one misses. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
4th team foul.
On the free throw, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Evans in the corner. No good, unable to end this run.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
5th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ibaka hits both of them. 1:05 left in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Evans. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And Azania gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ibaka, the pass to Gonzalez. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Evans. They swipe it. Right side Gonzalez. And the layup is good. And here's Evans. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the blowout. A step away briefly, but getting you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you...
Okay, fellas. And that about wraps it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Musa in at the 2. It's good from long range. Musa's got 14.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the small forward position. The shot's good from Fournier.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Garuba. Here's Deck. And he goes in for the dunk.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Vizenkov. 14 feet away. Here's Fall. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Musa. That 3 off the mark. Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't made one yet. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Papanikolaou's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Deck. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's the 3. Musa grabs the miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
There's the 3. Oh, good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fall. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 4 rebounds in this game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Musa. Oh, good on the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Picked off in midair. Here's Campazzo. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Papanikolaou. Three-pointer.
Away team foul. Foul. Second personal foul.
Papanikolaou's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Campazzo. Fall with the rebound. 1:32 left in the third. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Tavares.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Deck. And a miss there on the triple. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get it back. Up top, Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Nailed from three-point land. Papanikolaou's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
The long distance 3 is Barry. He has 5.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
To the inside. There's the steal. Fournier for 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to... In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Substitution on the court.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Campazzo in at the point. Peters grabs the miss. Now Dorsey. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. And here's Evans outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Hezonja.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Gonzalez, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Milutinov. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team, Milutinov. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Ibaka outside. And he hits the jump shot. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. From deep, Evans. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Hezonja.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Milutinov, defended by Ibaka. He gets that one.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Hezonja. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Covered by Evans. Outside Gonzalez. For the 3. The shot comes out. And stolen by Hezonja. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. To the wing on the left. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Fires for 3. Fires away from way outside. The shot, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's hauled in by Dorsey. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The tray. The shot, no good. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Kazania. Peters grabs the miss. Now here's Evans. From outside, off the mark. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like...
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Musa. And there's a pick. Pass to Deck. It's intercepted. And here is Williams. Off target at the rim. Here's Deck. Off target with the three. Outside, Williams. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And he jams it home with authority.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the technical free throw is good. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Williams from long range. Deck with a rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fires the three. Buries it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Garuba inside. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First free throw is good.
Campazzo. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is buried. Give him 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Musa. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
And stolen by Williams. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 5 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Beyond the arc. And Musa pulls it down. 1:04 left to play in the first. Here's Campazzo. To the inside. Out to the wing. Four on the clock. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. He buries it from 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Here's Garuba. Here's Musa. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Leading by 14. After this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Procida with the drive, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
That shot wide open.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ibaka, the pass to Gonzalez. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Procida. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Inside, Ibaka with a steal. The three ball. Here's Hazonia. The layup off target. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Out to the right wing. Hammered home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
They set the pick. This one for 3. They get it again.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Ibaka. Defense is right there. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Procida, here he goes. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Gonzalez. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Hazonia. He's got 5. Great look, but off the mark. Here we go. Procida. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Down low. Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
Number 26.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
40 seconds left in the second. Pass to Azonia. Back to Ibaka. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Ibaka's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. "19 seconds left in the half. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Procida. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large,
And there's more NBA. And that is going to do.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. To the middle. That's tipped. Pass to Deck. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Deck's got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Home team foul. Deck. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Down by 15. Outside, Williams. Gets the 3 to fall.
Williams.
He's got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Deck. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. It's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Williams misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Deck. Back to Garuba. To the left wing. From the corner. Good work there as it goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Campazzo, the pass to Deck. All sorts of time, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Deck's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Musa, the three. Williams grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third, and it's good for two.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Williams on the wing. Fires from deep. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
They get it back. Pass to Garuba. Here's Deck. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Williams defending to the inside. Pass to Campazzo. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Garuba. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Williams from long range. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that...
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Deck in at the 3 spot. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Ibaka. Goes up on the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Watch the screen.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Brochita. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
That shot, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Azonia. Tries yet again. Not going to go that time. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
No dice from the high post.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And Azonia pulls it down. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's the three. Here's Gonzalez. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Procida. Offline with a three. And here's Ibaka. Pass to Azonia. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Procida. On target from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Takes the three. And Azonia pulls it down. To the wing on the left. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Gonzalez. They set the screen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Have to love his hustle tonight.
Yeah, BA. Just one more rebound and he'll have a double-double.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
McDowell White, and he dunks it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
McDowell White was guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Williams double team. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's guarded by Williams. Fournier for 3. That shot is off. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. It's Williams high post. Williams double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Here's the break. Here's Fall. No good from outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Papanikolaou. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they're running. It's blocked. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Puts up a three. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. With the drive. 2 points. That one goes. He has 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Williams double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Fournier with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Vezenkov. It's deflected. Fournier for three. It's good from long range.
Fournier with really quick hands there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. McDowell, White. They get the rebound. They can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Yeah, it is starting to become a big one.
Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Double team on Williams. Bean misses the deep three-point attempt. He's got a clear path for the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Driving inside. Out left to the wing. Takes the three. Fall with the rebound. To the left side wing. Inside.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
That one good for two.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Dorsey, off target from three-point range. Peters grabs the miss. Evans outside. Here's Milutinov. And it's off from three-point range. And he drives in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That one goes in. Dorsey's got his first points of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And throw down the reverse jam. Poked away. Pass to Evans. To the inside. 2 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Evans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Fires from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Launches a 3. No good that time. Evans has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Takes a 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Procida banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
From deep, Evans. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And they continue to control the glass.
Procida. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. League's executive VP and head of operations Joe Dumars says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Well, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. To end the run, Peters misses. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Procida. Peters grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Covered by Evans. Down low. Procida tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Evans passes to Peters. Back to Evans. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
"17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Dorsey. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Dorsey's got 8 here in the quarter. Driving to the basket, and they recover it. Procida. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. This is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the home team.
When you have...
And that about wraps it up. And as the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2. To the middle. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here they come. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDowell-White. He's guarded by Fournier. McDowell-White. The kick out to Williams. Fall with the rebound.
Away team foul. McDowell-White. First personal foul. First team foul.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
McDowell-White. He's guarded by Fournier. And the call will be against Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Williams. Picked his pocket. Launches from deep. Pass to Vezenkov. Off target with his 3.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And here comes the break for 3. Fournier drains the three-pointer. Fournier's got 6.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And Fournier over to help. And stolen by Fournier. From deep three-point land. He's off on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
It's a close game here in Chicago. McDowell-White. He's guarded by Fournier. Fires the 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. And they're on the break. Pass to Fall. Stolen away. It's tipped. And here they come. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Vezenkov missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition tape foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. .139 left to play here in the third. McDowell-White.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Vezenkov. To the paint. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. 1:06 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Williams. For three. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide-open three.
Here's Papanikolaou. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
From deep three-point territory. And it's Vezenkov missing. Vezenkov's gone just 1 of 5 from the field.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Over to the wing. Right wing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams a screen. The three. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams looking over the floor. Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. And we're coming back in. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the pivot, manning the middle. He's guarded by Fournier. Procida. Offline with his 3.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Papanikolaou. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's intercepted. Here's Fall. Yes, that goes in.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
They set the pick. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the turnover. That's going out of bounds.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
To the inside. Here's the break. Procida drills the three-pointer.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Whole team foul. Dorsey. First personal foul. First team foul.
Covered by Evans. Evans with some nice D.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
To the wing on the left. clock at 4. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
From downtown, cranes it from beyond the arc. Evans has got 6 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Borgita. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Poke loose. Over to the left wing. Borgita buries it from 3-point range.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Peters. Good on the triple.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Evans feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And it's good, 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a...
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Deck in at the small forward position. Shoots it from the high post. Here's Musa. Fournier covering. Deck can't hit. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Misses from the corner. Here's Musa. Fournier covering. First quarter of play, a minute in. Fires for three. Musa, no good. The three is up. Deck with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Musa. Pass to Garuba. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. The three is up.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Papanikolaou. Down low. Here's Fall. Can't connect from short range.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset? But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And Fall gets it to go.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Garuba. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
NBA. The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Vezinkov. Here's Garuba. Out to the right wing. For three. Hits the three-pointer. Garuba's got his third basket on the night right there. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Fournier. 4-3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Here's Garuba. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Garuba's got 9. Garuba's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And he drives in. Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Papanikolaou. Three-pointer. Garuba with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Deck. Pass to Musa. Lets the three fly, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Poke loose. 41 seconds left now in the first quarter. And Campazzo missing. Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. Pass to Deck. Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Musa. Offensive rebound. Pass to Garuba. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Peters. Going inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Hazonia. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Evans. No good from outside. Comes up empty down low. To the left side wing. The three. Gonzalez pulls it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
He takes it in. Yep, that one goes.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The shot by Hazonia, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Peters, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Hazonia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he dunks it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And the three-pointer goes.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Pass to Dorsey. To the inside. Here's Peters. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Evans from outside the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And here they come. Pass to Ibaka. Takes a 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's the break. Shoots. They get it again. Into the lane. And the jam by Ibaka.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Buries it down low.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Hezonja gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Launches it. The shot by Evans, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Peters. Right wing. Pass to Evans. Can't get it to fall.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
From deep. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. They're running. And Hezonja pulls it down.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And we finished off one half of play. Up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the visiting team.
One big reason.
And that's a wrap on.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. To the wing, right side. Here's Deck. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Fournier, and Musa pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Fall. Pass to Vizenkov. Shot clock at 6. And here is Fournier. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Garuba, no good. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Fournier for 3.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Here's Musa. Fournier covering. Pass to Campazzo. Down low. Here's Deck. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fournier for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Deflected. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Papanikolaou. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Campazzo, no good with a layup. Campazzo's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Fournier for 3. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Fournier brings the double. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Deck. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Fournier for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Fournier's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Deck. Drops in the layup for 2.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Fournier. He has 6. And Campazzo pulls it down.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
.151 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. It's deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Can't cash it in from close range. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Deck, that's good.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Fall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Fournier can do a little bit of everything out there, including passing the ball.
Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Vizenkov. And he comes up with a bucket.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's Campazzo. Count it. Good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Vizenkov. He got a piece of it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Deck.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Vezinkov. And the three off target. Here's Musa. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They're up by 11. And we'll have the start. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, Fournier. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. That shot is off. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Deck in at the 3, the small forward. Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Knocks down the triple.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Papanikolaou. Offensive board. And Fall gets it to go.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Pass to Garuba. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. There's a screen from Garuba. Deck. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Deck's got 10 points in just the second half.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. There's the triple. And Azonia pulls it down. Evans has gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Here's Dorsey. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Azonia. Pulls it from the corner. That one no good.
And look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
It's picked off. And they're running. He's off on the layup.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. And you're much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Evans, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
2 minutes remaining.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter here. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:46 left in the game. Misses in close. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, from deep. Here's Hazonia. Picked it. From downtown. Oh, they get a hand on it. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Home team foul. Evans. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away
That one
team.
misses.
Number 24. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. The three-pointer off the mark. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Evans. From downtown. The shot won't fall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
24. The assist. Hazonia.
Over to the wing. Here's Peters. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by...
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Tavares in at the center. Here's Musa. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Campazzo. Inside, taken away by Williams. Fast break, here we go. Pulls it from the elbow. That's no good, misses his first shot of the night. Garuba the pass to Tavares. Comes out of the gate empty, he's 0 for 1. First quarter, just over a minute played. McDowell, White. No good on the three. Here's Campazzo. Misses the three. McDowell, White. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Drills it from outside.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
There's the screen. Pass to Garuba. Here's Musa. Kept alive. Here's Deck. Clock at 6. The steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Chalk up 2 there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Into the lane. Campazzo's shot is off. Fires from deep. That one, no good. Pass the Deck. They need this one. Here's Campazzo. Taken away by Williams.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Fires for 3. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDowell, White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the drive.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Musa. Down low. Here's Tavares. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Campazzo. Out to the right wing. Here's Garuba. A three-pointer is right on target.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
That's tipped.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Deck. Here's the screen. Three-pointer. The second effort. Pass to Campazzo. Traps in the tray. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And here we go. Pulls up for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. A 3-ball. A rebound by Hazanya. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
To the middle. And he gets it back. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Stolen. And here's the fast break.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Screen by Ibaka. A 3. Oh, trying for it. On Tuesday and then on Sunday. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Procida takes it inside. Six on the shot clock. Tries yet again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They set the pick. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Hazanya. It's up a 3. They get it again. Now Gonzalez to the inside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Ibaka outside. To the paint. It's picked off. Out in his own on the break. Procida finished off the break. He's got 5.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
That one's off, still out of sync.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Left side, Ibaka. Gets a very good look and converts.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
1:14 left in the first half. Procida, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Out to the wing. Pass to Hazanya. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hazanya defending. Procida. The rebound by Ibaka.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a three. The shot will not fall. Inside. They set the pick. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, happy you joined.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them. This is what.
Now it's time to check in. That'll do it for our show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Jack in at the three, the small forward. They get the rebound. Latre. Deck pulls it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Down low. Here's Tavares. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Inside, Garuba, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he makes the first.
Usman Garuba.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the home team has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. McDowell White. The long distance three is barreled. 8 points for him.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Musa. They get it back. Pass to Deck. Clock at 6. Here's Tavares. He's guarded by Williams. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A three-pointer off the mark.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Musa can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks scored by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. McDowell White. And the three off target. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the pick. Williams with the steal. McDowell White. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
McDowell White. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. Here's Musa. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Williams a screen. Off off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Rob. A solo fast break. A pull-up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Moose's got 8 points. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. There's the pick. There's the three. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Musa with the bucket.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
McDowell White. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the right side. Pass to Campazzo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Borgita bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Deck. They get it back. Tavares. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls.
Number 6, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
For the three. The rebound by Ibaka. Bucket is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
From deep. And he swishes it right through.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Pass to Azania. Lets it go from deep. To the middle. Williams with the steal. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. Pass to Azania. They need this. That one doesn't drop. Bean. Off target from outside. Down low. Takes it off the glass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be. It's
stolen by Ibaka. And now, here's Hazonia. Tight defense on him. Now Gonzalez. Inside. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. McDowell, White. Hazonia defending. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shoots the three. The rebound by Ibaka.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
To the left wing. Hazonia up top. Pulls it up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Gonzalez. Pass to Hazonia. Count it from 12.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brigida, and that one is hammered home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He hits both from the strike.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession lead.
And that one is stuck right through.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
There's Hazonia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And they're moving it up. No one near him. A second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The quick look, no good that time.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Musa can't hit. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast.
Along with Stan Van Gundy
And Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
It's hauled in by Fall. Here's the pick. To the middle. Off with the layup. They get the rebound. Fournier covering. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he lays it in.
High percentage look right off the bat.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, I guess the simple layup wasn't enough. He had to add some flair to it.
Here's Papanikolaou. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Fournier. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Williams. Launches a three. Drops in the three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Fall. Inside. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, You have to capitalize.
A rebound by Vezenkov.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And stolen by Williams. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fournier covering. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Fall.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And it's in there. He's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Fournier. Takes the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Takes it inside.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Launches it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Fournier covering. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. Let's... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Williams. Out to the right wing. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Picked it out of midair. In transition, here they come. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. Stolen. To the inside. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Can they get it? He drops it from range.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
There's the three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And they're pushing it up.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. 4-3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Evans is gone 1 for 3 on the night. Rochita. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Here's Peters. Fires the 3. The shot by Evans, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And he lobs it up. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. On Wednesday, then on Friday. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
To the right side. Tries the spin move.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Peters. 3-pointer off the mark. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Evans, that's good.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
And almost 4 minutes go. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Oh, swiped away. And here comes the break. Here's Peters. A quick shot there. It's off target. And he's going for the lob. Oh, they pick off the pass. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this game. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Plays out, and the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Seven seconds left in the first half. Here's Evans. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. Okay.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
They're doing a nice.
And that's it for half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
0. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. The visitors with the ball. Here's Vezinkov. No points so far. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vezinkov. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team
Yeah, you
foul.
never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Fall.
Full team foul. Williams. First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. Here's Fall. Williams defending.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
Fournier for 3. Connects from downtown. Fournier's got 8.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
And there's the lob. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Over to the left wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's the steal. Going all the way to the rack. Fournier covering. Looking to end this cold spell. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 9.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
And he gets the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jacks up with 3. Buries it from 3. Here's Papanikolaou. Give him 8 points now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wide open look. That one's good for 2.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Fall. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. And he's going for the oop here. It's a one-on-one situation. Fournier for 3. No luck on that one. And he drives in, out to the right wing for 3. The 3. To the right side. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Papanikolaou. The quick look, no good that time. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Pass to Vizenkov. That one a little long. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Lets the three fly. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. That shot is off. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's hauled in by Fall.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Fournier for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Papanikolaou. Beyond the arc. And no good. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Vizenkov to the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Dorsey. And it's all from three-point range. Rochita drives to the hoop. The layup misses. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Puts up a 3. No good that time.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. On the take. Oh, misses the dunk. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing. Evans has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. Out left to the wing. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. There's a screen. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The visitors with the ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They're running. Ball's going up the court. The ball's knocked loose.
Ball is turned over.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one is off. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Peters. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a 3. That one no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They set a pick. Rochita. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Peters. The layup off target.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing.